G'day and welcome to DoughBoy Gaming. Sorry about that, we forgot to reset our video input. Okay, how is everyone? We are back on City Skylines and we are going to attempt to stave off bankruptcy and riots and all that sort of stuff and see if we can build our community a little bit further. Good morning, Mr. Webb. We're not playing the right game. I can't show you the mower on here. Anyway, Daniel Jones, welcome back, buddy. Nice to have you back. All right, so what have we done? We've added a couple of extra mods in since we were last here. One of them being this this one up here. It's the King traffic management setup. So basically, we can actually take a lot finer control of our traffic. So, for instance, just to show off very quickly, what I've just set up is you can actually set up your lanes. So you can tell traffic that it's got to follow certain lanes. So for instance, we can tell it this lane here has to go through to there, that lane straight through, and that lane straight through, for instance. Or we can have him go to that one. And the traffic will actually follow that. So yeah, so we've got that installed to try and sort of fix some of those issues. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring it off pause and just see if that lightens off our traffic a little bit through the roundabout. Hopefully it should. There still gets to be a little bit of mayhem, but that's the way it is. Alright. So, where we leave off. Now, Rubber Burner here? No, he's not. Rubber Burner had a go at me. Well, he didn't have a go at me. He left a message for me saying that I hadn't named an area after him. As we check out over here quickly, we need to put some extra pipes in for our industry that we extended out over here, and we're also going to need to put in some more water and sewerage outlets or inlets. That's okay, we'll do that in a second. Now I'm trying to remember, what do we name after Rubber Burner? Rubber Burner Haven. So the garbage dump is named after Rubber Burner. So Rubber Burner, if you're watching, there you go. We have named something after you. The pile of rubbish, as you would expect. Alright, so through here we've got our high density, which is what we did in our last episode. We started building up our high density because we went through the next level of our city, and we're able to put in high density now, as well as high density commercial and office buildings. We also did some upgrading for our emergency services. We've now got a full-blown hospital. This is the Aussie Medic Hospice, named after our illustrious friend Aussie Medic. Oh, everyone's gotten upset all of a sudden. Wonder why. Doesn't say. We also put in at the same time, well, university was there before. Where did we put the police station? Here, right here. So we've also put in a police headquarters. So the idea being that sort of helped us out a little bit. So if we go up here and have a look at our maps, crime. So we have no crime. Crime has been eradicated, which is wonderful. So we've got a little police station over here on the industrial area. We've got one over here near the commercial residential area, and we've got the police headquarters here. So that's more than enough to deal with that. Let's have a look for our sick people. Health. So we've got the hospital. We've got 2 clinics over here. Certainly got more than enough. Industrial doesn't have anything, but that's okay. Has Chris Webb got anything named after him? Not yet. Not yet. Now, we did remember last episode, we haven't named the Monkey Palace yet. So I'm looking for a person to name the Monkey Palace after. Because that's in Rob's Canadian Zoo of Bizarreness. But I'm not so sure. I'm going to keep that one up my sleeve for the moment. Alright, so what do we need to do next? We've got plenty of cash at the moment. We've got $513,000. And we do want to build up our sections over here. So actually what we need to do is we need to get this water and sewerage sorted out. So we're obviously running a bit low. We haven't got enough for these houses. Name it after the Kiwi. Or we could name it after the Kiwi. Which Kiwi though? There's a few of them. What we're going to do is Drain capacity 60,000 cubic meters. That's got a lot more. You can name the palace after me, that'll be fine. You're a bit of a monkey's uncle, you reckon, do you, Chris? Alright, so we're going to put this in place here. Now, this is our sewage outlet. So the sewage is on this side of the river. Put him there. Why isn't that? That's better. Okay. So that should help that. No, why is that not functioning? Alright. There we go. Now it's started up. Alright. And we need to get some more water pipes in, so we're going to come over. Where are our water pipes? Oh, hang on. No, I put that in the wrong area. Whoops. Okay. Right. Let's use our move it tool. So that was another add-on we... Right, so is that actually placed there properly? We did. Oh, it moves the pipe as well. So we've got the move it tool now too. What that is basically another just a mod where we can easily move things around. So I didn't realise that it moved the pipes as well, which it's done. So that's good. So now we'll go over here. We'll put some more water in. So what we got? Florence Hill has reached level 2. The following buildings have been unlocked. What's Florence Hill? Oh, that's our park. Okay. We need to put another water unit in, so we'll put that one there. We'll plumb him in. Nice and rough. We've got pipes going everywhere, but that's okay. Alright, so now that's a bit better. Okay. Alright. So over here, this should start dissipating, which it does. So Florence Hill down here, this is what we started working on, but we hadn't leveled up. So let's have a look at our parks. This is our city park. So we'll go to city park here, and our new buildings. We got a chessboard. So let's put the chessboard right here. Now we're going to fill this place full of trees and all that sort of stuff. We'll tidy that up a bit later on. The park plaza we've already put in. Park info booth we've already got. Right, we've got a park pier. That's no good to us because we've got no water near us. And another park pier. Alright, well what we could do is we could go in here and we can just put a bit of water in here and just okay. Now I think the water, here's one where I add water. I can't remember. I know I can add water here somewhere. I thought I could. Bum 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 bum. I can't remember. Can you remember? Maybe I haven't gone down deep enough. A big crater in there. I'm sure I was able to fill up with water at some point. Right, we'll have to come back to that. We'll fix it up a little bit later. Chris Webb says, so this is kind of like the old SimCity game. Love that game. Yeah, it's the newer version of SimCity. Effectively, it certainly replaced SimCity. The gameplay and everything else in it is much better than the last version we had of SimCity, which is quite unfortunate, really, because yeah, SimCity was a great game, but not so good when compared to something like this. And with all the DLCs and the Steam Workshop stuff you can get for it now, it's phenomenal. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do too. Okay, so let's go over here. Some of our American friends might like this. So Robert Muller Heights. So let's have a look at Robert Muller Heights. Let's pull up the zone. This is the zone here. We're gonna decrease his zone. Robert's been a bad boy, so we're gonna decrease the zone. Oh, I don't want to decrease it that far. Oh, you will. We'll just make it a very small area for Robert. Like that. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here. So have a look at all these houses here. These are just stock generic houses. We are going to change them to the American eclectic theme. And hopefully, over time, these will change to an American set of houses and neighbourhood. So we'll see whether that actually comes to any fruition or not. We haven't done that before, so it's something new that I'm trying out. But yeah, so we'll have a... Oh, here we go. What's this one going to come out like? Let's see. Yeah, it looks a bit modern, doesn't it? Don't think that's an American standard eclectic theme, but anyway. We'll come back to that later. That's okay. Let's go back over here. Alright, so we've got our transport running as well. We've got our buses running. So let's have a look at our buses. When we looked at this last time, we were making a huge loss. So we're going to transport lines overview. We've got 4 bus lines. They are taking passengers, but they're not making a lot of money. Looks like it just looks generic, Robert. It's supposed to... actually, I suppose what I should do is have a look. Did I do the technology policy on that? City planning. No, I haven't got high-tech housing on, so... Yeah, it may just take some time to transfer across, but anyway, that's okay. So the buses are off busy doing stuff. I'll have a look and see back in here again. Public transport. We want to see there's the bus routes. So we've got bus routes going through all those areas there. We haven't got much public transport over to the industrial area. We've only got one route into here and the other route that comes through this way. So we're going to have to fix that up. Obviously need a bit of extra water in here and sewerage, so we'll just link that in there. Bit of a mess, like our typical council, local council. Alright, now this is going to be a problematic area. I didn't really want to have this built up through here, so we might have to do some terraforming. Slope terrain, softened terrain, level terrain. We might just level out this hill a bit, I think. Let's just go like... Whoa! Ah, that didn't level it out too much. Too much soil. Yeah, well, that's okay. Alright. The ground deformation tools are quite good in this too. I've just got to remember how to get water going again. But the leveling... Ah, okay. There we go. I had to set the height first. So that should be relatively level. So that's leveling it out. That's okay. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll actually level it to that height. And bring all that down. It's good how it keeps the trees and all that sort of stuff. So all it's doing is just lowering our level. Too much soil. Okay, fine. Is a bit fidgety, obviously. Well, we'll leave that for now. I'll come back and play with that a little bit later. Alright, so we need to develop some more industrial areas. So let's go over here. We did start over here. We've got more farmland we're going to put in here. So let's go and quickly just put in some roads and some more industry. We're going to put the freeform tool. We're going to make this very, very rough and ready. This is something I found you didn't really have with SimCity, the new SimCity, because the tools were very ordinary, I found. Alright, so we're going to go out through here and round. Alright, now we need to make that zoned. So we're going to go industrial, square out, and we're just going to do that. So we've zoned all that area there in one big go. I'm just mindful I don't want to do all this area near the main road, because that main road is going to change. Got to fix all this up. We've got to fix the railway up. Now we can move the railway. And all good. Yesterday was what? I missed something, did I? Alright, so let's have a look. What are we doing garbage wise? We have got to probably put in some more garbage. Processing status is a bit low. So I think what we'll do while we've got the money is we'll put in another incineration plant, and we'll put that just over here. And hopefully that should help us with our garbage processing. A bit of traffic through here, so we're going to need to alleviate that issue as well. What we might do is put an off ramp. So let's do that, and some of our traffic will obviously divert that way. And that should take a bit of the load off this intersection here. But we do need to get a main road going in through here. So what we probably should do, in actual effect, is look at changing some of that around a bit. The tools on the old version. Yeah, well, see, the old version only came out, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? The last version of SimCity. But yeah, it was still a mess. It was an absolute mess of a game. And that's my opinion. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone thinks that, but I really did not like it at all. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to check out the intersection here as well. So the junction, we've got a stop sign there, that's okay. That's a bit messy, isn't it? What we might do, we might actually blow that out. No, there's no toll bridges. I think what we might do is we might just pull that out and put a roundabout in and sort of realign this section through here. So let's just pause for a second. What we'll do is we'll just blow all that away. Through the magic of gaming, all the traffic will stay where it is and then reset itself. Alright, we'll come in here and we'll find I've got a couple of roundabouts I've downloaded. No, intersection. No, it's a, what's the name? Alright, no, we'll go back here. Large roundabout. How large was large? A bit too large. Small roundabout. I mean, we can always build our own. What we might do is we might just plop that one in there. We'll connect that to there instead. So we'll do that. What we'll then do is we'll update or upgrade the roads here. So we'll make these... Actually, no, we might just leave it at that. We'll go from a 3-lane road. We've got an off-slip road there. So we might just go... Where are we? Whoops. There to there. And then we'll go from there to there. And we'll just see what that does traffic-wise. in the interim. It may be a little bit problematic, but we'll have a look and just see how it reacts. So we'll just see how they go. Might be okay. All we're going to do is just try and get rid of all this this snarly traffic. So I've still got a fair bit of traffic up through there. Traffic going over through there to the commercial, so that's going to be okay. It's not too bad. Our next one-way side street is actually the three lane or 6 lane, sorry, or is it 4 lane? 6 lane, 6 lane. And 6 lane's really probably too big. We only really want 4 lanes. Ah, Mickey Park is upgraded. Good, so we can go work on our amusement park. I played SimCity 2000 back in 96, 97. Didn't know they'd brought it back. Yep, they are. I think they named it SimCity 4. I think. I'd have to go back and have a look. They definitely did bring out a newer one. But I certainly don't think it... I mean, it was alright. I mean, it had all the old... It was basically going back to its roots to a degree, but it just wasn't as good as it could have been, I don't think. Alright, so traffic's really sort of built up again. So what we might do... We'll just see if upgrading this alleviates that. Whoops. That needs to be 2-way, and so does that. So we'll just see. Now they've got traffic lights there. We don't want traffic lights, so we will. This is part of it. A lot of the micromanagement becomes a bit of an issue. We don't want traffic lights. I don't want that either. Get out of there. Okay. Now we'll go back in here and do the lights. Junctions. Turn off the light. Stop sign. Turn off the light. Stop sign. Turn off the light. Stop sign. And turn off the light. Stop sign. Although actually, those two shouldn't have stops. What we're going to do is we're going to turn that off, go in here. I'm going to set this up to have absolute right away. To there. Okay, so this will make them go across here into that lane, then they've got to transfer and cause mayhem. So every bit of traffic that comes in these 3 lanes will be forced to turn left. If the cars want to go down through this way, as this one's done, it'll come through and then it'll do a last minute turn to go out through that way. Yeah, what we'll do is same here. Force these 3 outside lanes to go out there, and then these lanes here can just come across. Okay. At the moment, because we've got nothing going through here, we're just going to have that straight through. That we're going to have this traffic here go to either there or there. This lane will go into there, and this lane will go across and across and across, across and across. So by doing that, it means the traffic coming out of this intersection obviously doesn't have to give way. It's just got right of way to come onto those lanes. So that's how you can sort of smooth out the traffic a little bit more. So it certainly does make it that little bit more free flowing. So if we come in here, we're going to make that go to there, and or that go to there, which is fine. I'm going to make that traffic just go straight through. So the traffic coming down this way can't actually turn down there, and this traffic here will make go that way. Oh, now see, that's going that way. So what we need to do here is we're going to make that traffic go across that way. Alright, so it is pretty neat, Chris. It makes it a lot more in depth, but you can very quickly either make more of a mess or more control of your traffic. So just by doing that now, even though it's a little bit messy really, our traffic is starting to thin out because we're forcing all our traffic to go up this way. So it's going to be coming through and going out through this way to get there. So in fact what it's doing is going to come all the way around here and then come back, which is what we don't want it to do. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get it to so we've got a snarl here we've got to sort out. So I think what we need to do is we're going to have to upgrade this road through here. So we'll do that, and it's going to demolish a lot of our existing road. So we will just, all that farmland there will be destroyed. Now this is where we have the trouble because we've got power stations and all that sort of stuff in here. So what we need to do now is start moving stuff around. So that's our oil power plant. We're going to move that to there. That's one of the things that came in one of the later patches for City Skylines, the fact that you can move everything except for units that are full. Now, I think though, if I use the Move It tool, I can actually move that without worrying about that. So I can actually move that. No, I don't want to do that. I want to rotate. And then I'll pop it down there. Toggle snapping. No, that's not worked. I don't know what I've done then. I think I've basically just buggered that up entirely. So what we'll do, building is not empty. So I think we've basically screwed that up entirely doing that. Align heights. Right. So I don't know how that's going to go. It looks like sitting there, right? Maybe we might be okay. So I'll turn that off. And and I just demolished the road because I had to demolish the road. Jeez. Right. Straight road. Okay. So I think that's moved it okay. That's probably going to be okay. All right. Incineration plant will have to move, so we can just move that on its own accord. So if we just move that to there, for instance, that's okay. Now we can come back in here, we can adjust these roads, like that. Adjust that one there. Now this main road here we're going to upgrade as well. Now we've got all these power units here, all these, what we're going to do, instead of doing that, we're going to build some more oil power plants. So we'll build another 2 of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to destroy these other ones. Yes. And we're going to destroy, we're going to destroy, we're going to destroy. Okay. Now let's have a look at our power and see where we stand. Okay, 504 megawatts is what we're making. And we're using 249. Canadian Rob, g'day buddy, how are you, my good friend, my good Canadian friend? I'm going to be watching some Canadians tonight, or this morning. Canadian Grand Prix will be on. Hopefully our good Aussie buddy Ricardo takes home the bacon again, so to speak, pardon the pun, which was totally unintentional actually. So how are you and the missus going and the new bub? I've been playing that silly Minecraft I've seen lately. Alright, so we've got that in there ready to go. So, now we should be... okay, so hopefully that should alleviate a lot of that traffic through there. So, we've got to fix this intersection here. Because they've obviously taken up too much time and using up the lights, which we don't want it to do. Get out of that. Right, now go into there and junctions, turn off the lights, put him on a stop sign. Okay, and that should help that go smoother through there, which it does. So now this through traffic here should go up through this way, hopefully, into the roundabout, deal with all that stuff. You still love that game, mate. I tried getting into it with my son, and I was going to rage. I just thought it was, yeah, beyond help. Mind you, I did enjoy playing Batman movie Lego game, but anyway, we won't go too far with that. All right. So power's been sorted, so just make sure that's stable. Yep, so we're good there. So what we're going to do next is we're going to upgrade. We'll come back over here and we'll upgrade this a little bit later. In the meantime, seeing as Rob has joined us, I'll show him his Rob's Canadian Zoo of Bizarreness. So there we go, Rob. There's your zoo. You've got your moose and reindeer enclosure. We've got the insect and amphibian reptile house. Yeah, I just said that out loud. Yeah, I know, Chris. Yeah, it'll come back and bite me some stage. The elephant enclosure. The birdhouse, our antelope enclosure, Huntmaster's giraffe sanctuary, ice skirts with flamingos named after Icelandic Farmer, our bison enclosure, and lastly we have monkey palace. Yeah, moose was the first one we put down, mate, in honour of you and your heritage and your place where you live. So yeah, anyway, alright, so next we're going to come back over here, and we've just upgraded Mickey Park to level 2. So let's have a look and see what we can put in there. So we go to amusement parks. Main gate we've done. The plaza. Now the problem with it is we're on a bit of a slope, and that's what the problem we found. So we might actually, thinking out loud, that we may actually knock this down and rebuild it on a flat area of land. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to continue that. We're going to put that on a flat piece of land somewhere else. So what we'll do. In fact, we'll do that right now. We're going to just demolish all this. Stop. Just do it. Just do it, I tell you. Yes, and yes. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we'll just rezone that. So, erase park. Don't want to erase our city park over there because that's actually not on too bad a piece of land. I'm going to erase that away. So we'll just build residential in there. Let's have a look. Has this changed at all? They don't look like American houses to me. Anyway. Alright, so we've done that. They've got a rubbish problem. So rubbish is still an issue. Okay, so maybe we've... Right, landfill usage 97%. I think we've stuffed that one up that we moved. So what we'll do is we'll come over here and let's get some rubbish going. We'll put in another incinerator. Where was the other one? Here. Another one there. We'll put another recycling centre in. Still making 21,000, so that's okay. We've got plenty of money there. And we'll put in another landfill site over here. Put 2 in. Alright. Let's see if that deals with our rubbish. Alright. So, got a rubbish issue affected over here in our high level. So let's have a look at our commercial too while we're here. So there's our office buildings over there. They're we've only got sort of like 3 or 4 different companies. Anyway, commercial zone is okay. I've got some deaths though. Okay, I think that calls for a cemetery, so we'll do that quickly. Not a sauna. A crematorium. Let's put a crematorium in. We'll put that down here near the office centre. That's okay. Alright, that's all good. Oh, who am I going to name the crematorium after? That could be quite nasty, couldn't it? Delta Bravo. Right, there's the challenge. Come up with a name for the crematorium that's named after Delta Bravo. And I'll make sure I take a screenshot of it and share it with him. Okay. So this park here, there's not much more we can do with that now until we work out how to put the water in, which I've forgotten how to do. I'm sure it was here. No. Oh, no. No. I'm sure it was in there terraforming before. That's very annoying. Very annoying. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Okay. So, we've got that going. Got a bit of traffic over here. Let's have a look at the traffic in the residential area. That's not too bad. The main problem will be up here near the... No, that's okay. So, what we did here has actually probably worked quite well, although we've got a big lineup of traffic through there. Why is that? Why is everyone going... Okay, let's have a look and see what we've done. For some reason... Why is that all going... Let's have the thing come out here as well. And just see if that tempts any of them to come out. And we'll also put that one out to there. Into there. Just want to distribute the load coming from the highway. Maybe that's a little bit better there now. What we might do is we might actually change this, instead of it being a highway connection through there, we might just change that. In fact, we will. That'll probably make it a lot better. Let's go. No, this one. Let's change it to that. Like that. That one there's okay. It's not a problem. And we'll come back in here and fix this up again. So we'll come back in. Now we want to go from there to there. There to there. There. Across. To there. Now we want you to come across into there. You come across into there. This could cause a bit of a smash too, actually. You're going to come across to there. You're going to come across into there. And you're going to come across to there. But what we're going to do... No, we'll leave that as it is. Let's see how that goes. Traffic going through there just a little bit better now. So most of it's just wanting to go this way. Which is okay. There's not much going that way. Alright. Traffic management can be a pain, it really can. Alright, so we've got some rain coming in. A couple of buildings there that can be demolished. Okay, why aren't you going to let me... Okay, they've been destroyed. Alright. Now, commercial. We need some commercial area. I think what we might do... So that's getting quite a lot of traffic through there. What we should actually do, before we do anything else, is I might put a... Where's trains? Cargo terminal. Let's put a cargo terminal in... In fact, let's do it here. Let's do something really stupid. Put the cargo terminal there. Alright. We're going to hook up our rail line. If I can remember how to get to that. So here. One-way train track. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do to there. Oh. No, don't want that. Curved. Whoops. No. I want you to do that. Right. Which way are we going? We're going that way. Okay. We're going to go down. I hate it when I do that. Oh, great that. We're going down. So page down. And we'll just bring that around. Up there. Okay. So bring him back up here. And make this. Whoops. Sorry, pressing wrong buttons. Make that straight. Page down. Page up. No. Okay. Stuffed it up entirely. Go down. Like that. Page up. That's better. Alright. Bring him up. Now we're going to join these two together. So we're going to put a spline there. Oops. I'm going to go there. Try and make it relatively smooth. Smooth as it'll let me make it. Spatially occupied. I know that because that's why I'm trying to draw it up to it. Oh. Sometimes the way this does this is just maddening. It really is. Alright. Go from there. I'm going to go to there. Seriously? That'll do. Alright. And then we're going to come off there. Or we'll come off straight because it doesn't like doing that. Like that. Like so. Alright. So now what will happen is once I put power into here, and we'll do that by putting a in generator there, just to cheat a bit. Give it some storage of water. So now a lot of our trucks and that from here will come in here and hopefully load up our railway line and we'll get some freight work going. It's not probably the best position to have, but we're going to fix all this intersection all that sort of up a little bit later anyway, so we'll just sort of see how that goes, just to get that going a bit. Alright, so in the meantime we need to fix up this through here as well. This is quite bad, so we'll do some traffic work there. But what I want to do is I'm going to put the amusement park in here. No, actually, let's do the amusement park in there. So we'll change that. That'll probably be easier and quicker. So we're going to remove that. Like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make a new zone through there. Oh, I don't really want to put the hospital in the zone, but anyway, that's okay. We'll tidy that up a little bit later. Now we'll go back into parks. We'll go into our amusement park, put a main entrance in, and we'll do that there. And then what we'll do is we'll just have one main street. all the way up here. Okay. So we get that started. So what we need to do now is put a plaza in. So we'll put 2 plazas in opposite each other. Like so. We'll put this other stuff in here. So we need the cafe. Cafe in. We're going to need the toilets. Or the restroom. Put the restroom in. That one in there. That one in there. So straight away they're going to get slugged with money when they come in. Go straight to the games area, which is okay. Oh, I did keep it. Okay, so there you go. I thought that basically once we deleted the other park, that we'd lose access to the other areas that we got added. So that didn't happen. A bit of space between them. Put that one there. And the teacup ride. Put that over here. And what's this one here? Piggy train. What's a piggy train? If I put the piggy train over here somewhere, we might put a path through. Put a path through there. Oh, that was luckily judged. I was going to say perfectly judged. Put that to there. Through there. We'll get our piggy train. Where's our piggy train? Okay, piggy train there. We'll put him there. Okay, so there we go. So we've now got Chirpy Land up and running again, which is good. Park area info. We'll drop the ticket price a little bit to get the crowds coming in. We will have to do another bus route that comes directly into here as well. So we'll do that directly. Now, I don't think there was anything else we had to put in. No, not as yet. We will put, actually, sorry, whoop. We will put the fence in. There's a fence to put up. So the fence is actually quite good. You just go through to the, line it all up. So I'll put the fence in through to there. That's interesting. Why didn't that want to go? Space already occupied. Alright, what we'll do is we'll go down there. Fence here, down to the hospital. That's it like that. Bring the fence across. And we'll bring it all the way down in here so it doesn't mess with the other park. Okay, now we just need to finesse this here by removing... Oh, okay. That's problematic. I don't know how to remove that fence. Space already occupied. No. So why can't we... There we go. We're doing underground bulldozing. Okay. Put the fence in. That's a lot of rain. It is a lot of rain, isn't it, Chris? Don't like the fact that toggle's over there. There we go. I'll bring that into there. That'll do. That'll do. Close enough for government work. So we've got the fence around there now. It's all good. We need to plumb that in. No, we don't. We've got plumbing there. So the amusement park is back up and running, which is very good. Let's have a look. And they're playing some games in the plaza. Got some very ordinary looking characters in there. Our teacup ride, now merry-go-round. They're all up and running. Lovely. Alright. So that'll start building up. Now we're going to put some, do some tree work. Let's gather some trees around through here. And Alright, bit of a barrier there for the noise. We'll put some up through here as well, although we might put some conifers. Got to remove that power line, which we'll do right now. We'll just get rid of that. Okay, that gets rid of that. Alright, so that's our parks up and running now. So City Park, Sands Water, our amusement park, and our zoo. Alright, so let's get back to some more traffic management, because this is just getting ridiculous. Now we've got a firehouse there we're going to have to move. I'm thinking we're just going to have to put in a main thoroughfare up through here. Now that's going to be problematic because it's not going to accept that near the zoo, or the parks. It's fine through there, but just not till we get there. Okay. What we might do is we might just demolish all these houses here. We'll I wonder if I can demolish that and that, and then actually build our street. So we realign it that way. I think that's connected there okay with those. In which case then what we can do is just demolish all this. And we can demolish all firehouses there. I don't think there's anything else there. No, it's all residential. That's okay. So we just delete all that. Delete the road. And then we'll put the new road through. Okay. More demolishing to do. And the road can go in. Okay. Now we'll join up these roads. So they were those. Now we just like we've done nothing to it. Alright. So now what we need to do is we're going to move the fire station. So move him to there. And then we're going to move the medical centre. And that should be it. So the rest of the stuff here we can delete. Clear the road. We won't get rid of that yet. I want to hook up to that part of the bridge. So get rid of all those. We shall build this. And we shall just go freeform tool to there. And we'll upgrade. There. Okay. So that should fix a little bit of that traffic problems, although I don't like that, that there. So what we can do is we can actually move. This is the other good thing about the move it tool. I can actually move the road and the splines attached to the road to better align. So for instance, I can grab that and just realign it. So it's got a bit of a curve to it, but that's okay. Alright. So turn that off again. What's that saying? Oh, so that's what I didn't think of. I've just ruined all my bus routes. Okay, that's alright. We'll have to fix those up. That'll be the next episode probably. I'm not going to bore you. Well, actually, no, it'll probably just be off camera because I don't want to bore you with all that. Now, what we are going to do, though, this time is we're not going to hook that up there. We're going to come across to here. See if we can get that to hook in. try and delete that. And then see if I can get that to hook up. It's a shame. I don't know why that doesn't want to hook in there like that. Alright, let's delete that bit of road as well and see if I can hook in down through to here. No. Go that way. Alright, let's do a little bit of I don't want the economy, I want that one. Sorry, we're just going to do a little bit of manipulation of the land here. So we're going to soften terrain, no. Maybe that might help. Just soften that through there. See if that helps us get that down to there. No. Slope too steep. Why is the slope too steep there? Seriously? Yeah. Right, that'll do. That'll work it. So we're going to upgrade that. Yep. Alright. And then, what road's that one? I remember what type of road it was. And pull that across there. And then this way, it means that we'll only have this one big intersection down here that becomes a bit more problematic. That was the whole purpose of that 10 minutes doing that. And so we'll go in there and we'll make that intersection stop sign. Alright. That's a bit of a problematic intersection though too, isn't it? Alright, what we'll probably do is we'll probably make that a main thoroughfare. And we'll make that same as that one. Let's make it a large avenue with grass. So that's going to affect, it's going to affect the hospital too, isn't it? Okay. We'll just keep on upgrading this. Affected the fence as well. Okay, so we fixed that up. Turns it back to what we want it to be. So that's that done. Now we need to change the hospital, move the hospital. So we'll move the hospital temporarily to there. We'll then just upgrade that road, which was to, which one was it? What do we do? Avenue. Okay. So now we can move the hospital back. Like so. Okay. Happy as Larry. We'll move the fire station. And we'll put the avenue there. And then we'll see if we can move the fire station back to where it was as well. And we can. We'll offset those houses. And that's all done. Alright. So now we've got, well, that's the wrong road. So let's upgrade that to what it should have been, which was that one. Make it all purdy. So we've got a main thoroughfare coming down through here now. We just need to tidy up the intersection here, which we will do. It's a bit busy. I don't know what we're going to do there, actually. We might end up having to put a roundabout in here, actually. There's no impact through there anymore. That's a one-way street, which we need to add on. So we'll go in here and connect that. Like so. That'll be connected. That's nicely done. Alright. That's all that done. So what we'll do is we'll now fill in these areas here. So we can re-establish our housing in here. There, and get rid of that in there. We're going to put the high density in here. Like so. Alright. That's all well and good. Now we haven't got any power over here again. So what we need to do is going to need to put the It'd be nice actually if we had some underground conduit. So doing underground power lines. That would be fantastic. Really would. Alright. Now we're going to be extending over here, so we need power over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some high density residential up in there. So hopefully that'll fill in there, get some power for this gate. It's only the gate we have to worry about, so that's not too much of an issue. Coming along there, go over here and check our office area. We need a bit more office and commercial area. A bit of an issue here. The buses are causing some mayhem because I've stuffed up my bus lines. So I'm going to have to fix that, and I'll fix that off camera. So it's actually, yeah, alright. So over here though, so that's not too bad now. That's not so bad. I'm not so sure this is getting used. Let's have a look. Garbage is piled up. Yeah, okay, no worries. I'm not so sure whether this is actually in use and working. Oh, here comes a train. Is that not connected? That's not connected. Yes, it is. Well, why is that showing? I don't know. I don't know. It is connected. Off he goes. So obviously it's working in some way, shape or form. There's another train there. Alright, well, don't need the windmill. Get away. So the crane's going to load him up. As he's pulling away, off he goes. And he'll reappear over here on the other side. Waiting, waiting, waiting. He'll come flying up the tunnel. And off he goes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, what we will do is we need to put in a railway station over here as well. So we've got a residential railway station, or not a residential, a domestic railway station. So we need to put that in as well. So we've got a multi-platform train station and an end station. So I'm thinking we might use an end station, but the problem will be is where we're going to connect. So the only place we've got is over here at the moment, so I'm going to have to route the trains probably from here underneath the ground and then come up over in here most likely. The other option is I can always put a railway station in here and use all that area in there for the railway, which might not be such a bad option. But let's do that. We'll put that in place. 12 platforms. Okay. So let's put that in there. Let's see if we can manage this. Alright, so we've got the rail lines coming through there. So what we need to do is we need them all to converge basically at some point. So I think actually I have in my road section 1 to 5 railroad intersection. I have a 1 to 3. So I reckon if I'm really, really lucky, no. But I can make it work. So what we'll do is we'll just line it up there. And we'll line that one up. There. Now we'll go back in here. Oh, make it straight. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Alright, now we'll come back into here and 2-lane division street. We've got a 2 to 1. Looking. Come on, rain, go away. You're really annoying me. It's actually raining outside here at the moment as well, so I'm getting double the effect of rain. No. Okay, so we're going to do that manually. All right, that's okay. We can do this. We have the technology. Okay, so we are going to come out to probably there. Line him up with that one there. Now we want to come into. Let me see. Let's turn off the grid. We want to come in. No, and I want to go road guidelines. I'll click that on. Still snapping to grid. There you go. That's about central. So I'll come to about there, and then bring that out to there. Click that first section right there. And then if we go from here, whoops, get rid of the. Now we'll turn them all on. And go to there, then go. This is why I don't like this. I like the preset. It just doesn't like lining up for me. We'll just see what it does when I go straight. That'll do. There's a nice Y. Alright, so that's where our trains will come into. Now we've got to hope that I can get down far enough, quickly enough. In fact, know what we might do? If we go down, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Let's have a look. Can we go down? I don't think I'm going to get enough. No, I can't go down enough, so we're going to have to build a bridge. So the bridge will extend that over to there. And then we'll go down. So again, we'll turn them all off, and we'll go down like so. We'll then we'll hook into the other existing railway here. So what we'll do is we'll go. No. There we go. Hook up to there, and then split there. And then we'll go to there, and we'll go. Let's see if I can get this right. No, page down. This is where it becomes a bit more fiddly there. Okay, it's not going to work there, so what we're going to have to do... That got that one hooked up nice and easy, but this one's not being so helpful. Out to there. Guess that'll work. It's not as neat as I probably want to, and I can probably fine tune that a little bit later. But now we should be able to get passenger trains coming in to our station. Over through the overpass and bridge, into the station. Okay, let's just see how that goes. Power. Why have we got no power? Because the power lines have been cut by the train station, so we'll fix that up. We also have a problem over here with... Oh! Crime is a problem. Why is crime such a problem all of a sudden? Oh, look, we're making no money whatsoever. We're in a huge loss. Okay, so now it's all gone to custard. Why did the population drop so low? Really? What happened there? Robert, what have you done to us? Chris, what have we done? Crime rate is high. Well, where's our cop shops? Cop shop there, cop shop there, cop shop over there. Power. Still got plenty of power. Still got plenty of water and sewerage. Still got plenty of garbage processing. I'm not being a very good mayor at all. What's done that? It's catching up again now. That was bizarre. It dropped right off down to, well, you saw it, down to like 2,000 people in the town. It's coming back up now. The crime rate's still very high. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Where's our big Joe? So we haven't got any criminals. So we've got 0 out of 60 criminals in a holding cell. So it's not as if they're capturing any criminals over here. What have we got over here? Maybe this one's chockers. Maybe that's what the problem is. No, he's got nothing there either. What is going on? What is going on? Not enough cops on the streets. Well, there's plenty of cops, that's the problem, and there's no criminals in the police station. I mean, normally you get that sort of a problem when you have not enough cops or not enough police stations, when you what I meant to say was when you get to the point where you've got too many criminals in your police station, well then you've got a big issue, and it does exactly that. But we haven't got that issue. Like our crime rate is low, but it's still showing. Oh, hang on. No, crime rate is high. It is crime rate. I was thinking there for a second, maybe it was higher. Well, we're back to making a profit again. We've got 12,000 people. What's our tax rate? It's 12%. Let's drop that down to 11. Really shouldn't be affecting. Don't have any loans outstanding, so that's okay. I'm definitely making more money than I'm spending, which is good. But that is just bizarre. Now I haven't got enough workers. Look at all the buses. There's so many buses running around, but they haven't got a bus route. Alright. This is getting bizarre. Alright. Have we got any trains coming in? Electricity is fine. So everyone's got electricity. It's nowhere without electricity, which is fine. That's normally would be a problem. Not enough workers. But I haven't got much... Oh. See, this is where it can get frustrating, because at the moment, I haven't got a lot of demand for commercial. So I don't know what's... How many parks do you have? We've got 3 parks. We've got the amusement park here, we've got the city park here, and we've got the zoo. Now the zoo is Probably the one that's making some money, possibly. No. Oh, let's bump the money up a bit. It's not making any money either. Now what we're going to do was, the other one we're looking at was tours. Building must be placed roadside. Now we haven't done this as part of the new DLC as well, so we can do a tour. A sightseeing bus depot sends out buses to the bus tour lines. Build sightseeing tour lines by building sightseeing bus stops next to attractions. Adjust the number of sightseeing buses available in the budget panel. All right, well, we could put one of those in. Then that way we can see we've got a high tourism demand there, or high appeal. We've got a little bit of appeal here. Our city park sucks at the moment, obviously, but the zoo's pretty high in appeal. But it worries me that we don't have enough workers. Okay, let's. Oh, the fire over here. Come on, where's the fireys? My goodness, it's all going to the dogs. We've got a great big fire department here, and there's a huge blaze happening over here. Oh, there we go. They finally put it out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, well, I think that's about it for the night, because I'm losing my schnizzle. I did want to see if we had a train coming in, but passenger service last week, none. Great. I don't know if we've got any passenger trains coming in. Again, that may not be connected. That might be part of the problem. There goes a freight train. Let's have a look at the line. Oh, it looks connected to me. Connected there. Connected through there. I don't know. I would have expected at least a train to come through by now. Anyway, alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Chris, Daniel, I know Farmer Klein popped in briefly. Canadian Rob, thank you for popping in. Although I've noticed you've gone back to your farming sims, that's all good. We will have a look and see what's causing this. See if we can sort of come to the root cause of our worker shortage, even though we've got no demand for... Well, demand's starting to build again now, so... who knows? But I don't know what the aberration was that caused us to drop all our population. But that's built back up again now, so that's all good. And we're going to build in this section here and get another big residential area going. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I really don't. Now, Robert Muller Heights, that hasn't taken on the look that I was expecting. So I think we might have to revisit that theme and see what happens with that. Actually, what do we have in themes before I go? American Eclectic, Vanilla, that was it. Okay. Alright. Chris says, I enjoyed it, Duck. Thanks for the stream. I could get back into this game. That's okay, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It can be very frustrating, for sure. But by the same token, that frustration can be quite a challenge, and it is good fun at times. Traffic management, I find, is probably the most interesting in this game, in relation to the fact that it can be such a challenge. But there are tools around, so this mod up here is fantastic, and also the Move It tool. So if you do get back into it, let me know, and I'll let you know those mods in particular. They are pretty much must-haves, I think. Traffic coming through here is not too bad. It's not too bad there at all. It's a bit of a build-up through here. Okay, so maybe there's a problem through here. It's the buses. Right. So the buses are causing an issue. Look at that. They're causing a huge issue. Alright. What we're going to do, we're going to get rid of the buses. Buses are gone. And in the next episode, we will get back to the buses and get all that set up again. So in the meantime, thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you at the next live stream, which will probably be in, what have we got? About 7 hours, thereabouts. We might head back into Sussex Farm. Chris, if you're around, I would suggest you might want to pop in to see that one if you're available. We might do just a tad bit of mowing on Sussex Farm. But anyway, again, thanks very much for joining. It's been an absolute blast. Very stressful. It's all good. I'm going to go have a scotch now and work out what's going on with my city. And we'll see you again very, very soon. Until then, take care, look after yourselves and all your loved ones. No matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, have a wonderful time. He says a tad bit. Yeah. You haven't seen me mow yet, Daniel, I don't think. Anyway, all right, we'll catch you all later. Thanks for catching us. This is City Skylines, and it's DoughBoy Gaming wishing you a wonderful night or morning or whatever. Take care. We'll see you very, very soon. See you all later. Bye.